title.
Mishna Yomis, Mesechtes Bchoros, Perek Hey, Mishna Vav, Perek Vav, Mishna Aleph.
You are being transferred to standby till the start of the shear. When you're ready to start the shear, press 5. You are now being transferred to broadcast. To end, hang up.
Freilich and Chanukah, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting our Minyanim. We're sponsored by the Fisher family, Li Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbat, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Li Nishmas David ben Chaim, for Shalem, for Yomis ben Chai, sorry, Yaakov ben Bas Gilea, for the Schus of Avram ben Yom Benish ben Malk Yehudis, by Yol Kugman and family, Li Refu Shalem, for Victor Ayub ben Rivkin, the Bas Chai, sorry, it's Ben Sim Medusha, Rivka Bas Shiralea, Chana Bas Shashabina, Aaron ben Sarah, Nachman Yaakov ben Sarah, Stfadl Bas Chana, Moshe Meir ben Esther Fadl, and Meir ben Chai Sarah. They should have a refuah shalema b'seik shachar Yisrael. So ha'sheichet es ha'bechar u'mechayrag. So here Yaakov, he shechs the bechar, he sells it to Barchian, and then v'noida shaloi hero. And then we find out that Yaakov didn't have the mum shown to a expert. Ouch. So masha achlu achlu. What Baruch ate? He ate. But he gets a full refund. He gets because that wasn't supposed to be eaten, so he has to get a full refund from Yaakov. If what he didn't eat, so that has to be buried. Abasi, you're covered. The meat has to be buried. And Yaakov gives a refund to Baruch. Now, Yaakov wears many hats, so he also sells treifa. He sells to Baruch a cow. Baruch didn't learn already. He bought from him a cow. It was treifa. It had a perforated membrane in the brain, and it's not allowed to be eaten. So what he ate. Look, he didn't know. But Yaakov has to give him a full refund. What Baruch didn't eat, Baruch could return to Yaakov, and Yaakov could either give it to the dogs or sell it to a guy. He returns to him the meat, and he gets a full refund. It's a chiddush that we give it back to Yaakov, even though we see that he's a shady character. He could sell it again. It could be that it's talking about where he sold it when he was unaware, and then later on he found out about it. But let's say Baruch didn't suffer a loss, because what Yaakov sold him, he sold to a guy, to the superintendent of the school, or he gave it to his dogs. So he didn't suffer any loss. So then, still, since he paid the price of good meat, all he has to pay is the price of treifa meat, which is much cheaper. So he deducts the price of the treifa meat, and he gets a full refund for the rest. Yishalmaloi may treifa, and then the rest he gets a refund for. Now, the sixth parak. Al elu mumin sheichten es bechar. We know that we said if it has a bechar, you don't have to bring it as a carbon. You could shecht it. What kind of a mum is considered a mum? So nifkama oznai min aschus. If there's a nick in the ear, in the cartilage, avaloi min ha'ar, not the skin over the cartilage, that's not enough. Nistika, if the ear is split, even though there's nothing missing. Nikva malo karshina. Now here, a karshina here is a very small seed. If it has a hole the size of a small seed, oisha yavsha, or if the ear is dried out, that's a mum. How dried out does it have to be? Ezu hiyavesha, how dried out? Kol shetinokev, it has to have a hole, ve'ena maitzia tipas dam. If you make a hole in it and it doesn't bleed, that's dry. Rabbi Yosef ben Meshulam says, no, that's not dry enough to be a mum. Rabbi Yosef ben Meshulam, it has to be so dry that it crumbles at the touch, then it's a mum, and you could shecht it, not bring it as a carbon.